Dude, this is why I like these guys. This is why I like these guys. I mean, this is the dirty of the dirty. This is so dark.
Yeah.
So dark.
Great day to play. Great day to play.
It's a great day to play, everybody. Welcome on in to the channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's your first time here. You are rejoining us. Thank you for being here with us today. You're loved, appreciated, always welcome here in this channel, and you are
Enough.
today. We're doing something a little different. We are raising money for UNICEF for the holidays. This is actually, well, we have been doing charity events in the past. This is our first annual, because we're going to make this a thing, our first annual Hope for the Holidays.
Okay.
We have chosen to work with UNICEF this year, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be recording these all live today. So if you guys are watching this live, congratulations, thanks for being here. We ran a giveaway, and after the fact we'll be releasing these videos. And if you're watching this, make sure that if you want to donate to a really, really worthy cause, right in the description below, the first thing you're going to see is a link, and all those money go directly to UNICEF. We are not a pass-through. It goes through Tiltify, it goes directly to them. So yeah, make sure you show them some love, because they're doing a lot of good things all around the world. But today we're gonna be watching some Pablo, Laluna, some more SB19.
Yeah.
Some more SB19. So I want to say, like, after all the ones that we've done, this one and Paleo are like the most requested at this point. Like what we're seeing right now, people wanting us to do.
No. What are we gonna do?
So we're gonna be, well, we're doing it now.
Oh, better be good.
I hope it's good. I hope it's good. I'm sure it is.
It's gonna be fun.
Anyway, guys, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, check out the charity stuff, and let's do this.
Oh, lady's on her way.
Okay.
Saan nanggaling yun? Sa tagal nakakulong bilang araw ng panahon. Teka, got my shackles on. That means I am home. Got no room for visitors. It'd be best if y'all leave me alone.
Dude, you know what this reminds me of a little bit? Wow.
Where are you going with this one?
Me?
Yeah, where are you going with this one?
It just, who's that guy? Not Joyner Lucas, but gosh, I can't remember the name of the guy right now. Kendrick.
Lamar?
Yeah, like a little bit of a Kendrick kind of flow. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say, this seems like old school though, like Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Like I was showing an artist that was in the other day, because we were talking about like the difference between like just a storytelling hip hop song and like one that would be made for like pop radio.
Right.
And he didn't get it, and I pulled up. It was like an 11-year-old song by Kendrick Lamar, and it sampled like this like really, really cool like old school like New Orleans beat, and like this is what it was like. This is what it was like. Very good, very interesting here. All right.
I'm digging.
I hear you. I see you.
Room for visitors. It'd be best if y'all leave me alone. Hey, go away. I'd be rude if I ask you to stay. Cause I'm gon' pray right before I try to eat my prey. You know what they say. Who cares what they say? Don't invade my space. Cause if you do, then I'll leave you like what you doing. Not okay. Siguro nga panahon na para ako'y magising. Harapin at yakapin, tunay na ako'y magiging. Alamin mga bagay na makakaya kong gawin. Kapag ang takot at kinakatakutan ko'y ako rin. Kahit saan magpunta'y biging uhaw ay di na.
Hey, so are you guys
Go ahead. Go ahead.
If I were, so, and this is one of those times where as a producer you think about what would we have done in this song. So
Sure.
if I were to show you a beat and it was 1 minute and 15 seconds of just that, I don't think that I think we would have made the choice to go forward before that time.
Yeah, right.
But I mean, that's why these producers are some of the best of the best. They knew that that's not where they were supposed to go. Like,
right.
It's the same thing over and over, but it's building this tension. You know what I mean? You're waiting and waiting and waiting.
Right.
Like, I want to hear. This
song makes me think the music video looks like he's having like he's obviously having a conversation with himself, but it's different hair. It almost seems like it's different time periods, and like I'm kind of paying attention to it, and I think that's where the buildup is I think it's almost like it seems very much like he's having an internal fight with himself, like his older self and his younger self.
Yeah.
And I think that that's maybe why it makes more sense that it's kind of dragging on a little bit, because it's not necessarily, and this is where language makes it hard. It's that I think to us, because we're not necessarily getting all the bits and pieces right away, it seems like it's taking a long time. But I think what's actually happening here, judging by the lyrics and seeing this, is it's actually one part talking and another talking back, and one part talking and another part talking back. And so like, I don't know, it seems very, very cool here, and I'm very intrigued to see what comes next.
Darating ako'y magpapakalasing sa tubong bawat magbili. Umagay di na darating, buwan ay laging nakatingin. Di na usong huling iling, tara simulan natin. It was a nice proposal, but I'm trying to put trouble. I'll admit keeping myself to myself is an ideal. Should I really go out there and be healthy, though it's clear that the whole world is unfair, plus they okay. I've been living all my life right behind these bars. I'll be the life that makes back for all these guys. I'm looking mad at these, but very 6 feet. Works beneath the pain and gave them alibi. These are my lifelines, I'll die if it's my time. Lots of mess, twists and turns, yeah. I'll keep updating my timeline. And I'm a
Dude, this is why I like these guys. This is why I like these guys. I mean, this is the dirty of the dirty. This is so dark.
Yeah.
So dark.
So after we started talking about that and hearing kind of like the cadences and the build, this felt almost like very like Lin-Manuel Miranda in the cadence. Hamilton.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
Hamilton.
Well, and a lot of Hamilton sounded like Eminem.
Because it was based off of like his whole first mixtape, right? It was very much so bringing kind of like those very older underground styles into a new age of music. And so like it's really, really cool, because I feel like with the story that's how it feels to me. And that's a great feeling. Don't get me wrong, like Hamilton is like the biggest freaking thing out there in terms of musicals. Like that's a really, really cool feeling to have with this. Oh man. The shackles here too, like dude.
Lots of mess, twists and turns, yeah. I'll keep updating my timeline. Na matatago ba? Nabukas na ang pulang kunti na sibunan na lalo na dugoy kadanak na sa mga kalulong kakamusta. Kung hindi magtitibay, kahit masabihin na hindi na dapat itama ang mga mali kasi nga mali. Hindi na may respect, hindi mabibili.
Can we also talk about the backing really quick?
That's what
the growls, like those big like dude.
It's like
it's full.
It's so good.
It is full.
And he does a lot of the producing, right? Is that him?
Yeah, he does a lot of his own stuff. He does a lot of his own songwriting. I know they work with and co-produce stuff with people, but he does a lot of the writing and the pre-production stuff.
Unbelievable. This is wild,
dude. Man.
Kahit masabihin na hindi na dapat itama ang mga mali kasi nga mali. Hindi na may respect, hindi mabibili. Satan ng buhay ko'y naglakbay ng mag-isa. Mga paniniwala ko'y di nabasag ng iba. Di kailanman kailangan ng maraming kaibigan na sa kalagitnaan ng digmaan ay nawawala. At kung kailangan wala sila, yan ay di problema. Kayang-kaya at matagal na ginagawa ko na. Ang iba'y iniisip na sila'y pag wala sila. Mas di ako tulad nila, ibang ka ba? Sa wala ako'y namoy sa wala. Ako'y napagkain na lupa. San man mapagpadaking pa, di inidaan na kalips na. Hanggang sa di na malaya na ang puso ay bato na. Kaya kinulong ang sarili mag-isa at binigayan na tatanging susi na meron ako sa kaan. At kung mahanap ang siya, ilibang ko kung sa luluwa sa lungga. At magsisimula, ito ang laluna. Hindi kita pipilitin ako. Di wala ang itin, mas nakikita kapag ito yung lara. Simula ng laluna, namulang di maniwala. Naka'y magtago na, laluna na. Simula.
This is crazy.
I say it all the time with them, but like it's so it's like if you took Western, this and this is hip hop, obviously.
Yeah.
He has a lot of things in the background that are very, and some of his cadence and stuff. Remember like old Eminem tracks where he used to do all kinds of stuff in the background, like all the chainsaws, and all the stuff, you know, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But it's like a new version, plus also like in his style, and like the backing's so perfect, and he's got so many things going on. That part where whatever was panned, like it literally made me go, what? Hey, like I thought she said something or something.
Yeah, it was done really, really well. And so they already had this crazy build in it. And then over the past, like this 10, 12 seconds, about like 3:10, 3:15, when that started coming in, when all of a sudden it started building more, I was like, where the hell are they finding room for all this shit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's so much going on there. And you hear every single piece of it just perfectly. Just perfectly. So cool.
And what people, I mean, to mix a song like this, the beginning, just having what's in the beginning, you're letting all this stuff breathe, like the few things in the beginning, and then you have to start like cutting out so many frequencies when you get further up, and then it's like this huge thing, and then it would be a headache to mix it.
We just basically are putting the finishing touches on a song that we're working on.
Yes, the biggest
one that we've ever done in terms of production, and it's taken how many months for us to get to the point that we're at now?
Well, there was a lot of learning that went through there. There's a big learning curve to make sure that we did all that right. So it's been about 3 months or so.
Yeah. But
now we can do it.
We could do it a lot faster, but either way, though, even with all of that, with the amount of layering, like you said, it's surgical, because the minute that you move one thing, then it's like, oh, well, now I got to find a place for this, and well, now this can be tweaked a little bit, and so like to really get it to that level where it feels really, really good, there's so much more work that goes into it than just slap it on there and let it work, and it's the reason that a lot of groups choose to stay away from tracks like this,
big busy tracks,
right? Because they are so cool and they draw you in, but a lot of people cannot pull it off.
That's why most Western music is like a little simpler. Where like, you know, like Katy Perry tracks are huge. You know, but she has the 3 best producers on the planet that work for her. But most Western music isn't like that. It's a producer in his basement who's selling the beats, and then someone finds it.
Right.
So it's a lot easier. I mean, it's just so difficult to do stuff like this.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Old-timey handcuffs look terrible.
Dude. So, musicality aside, it really, really, again, kind of watching this, it's almost like his older self is telling his younger self, like his younger self's crying out for help, and the older self is like trying to help him like break free of whether those are emotions, whether those are feelings, the way that he felt about himself. In a lot of the lyrics, it seems like that's where they're going with this one. So like they did such an amazing job. Like if that is the case, and I'm not wrong about that, they did a very, very good job musically of telling that story with that build. Towards the end, you know, of kind of like, especially in the end when those all came in and like the choral number, like it almost felt like it was like wrapping around you, like pulling you up and trying to help you, you know, it just,
I'm just like, I'm hearing that. And to have 2 different string ensembles doing 2 different things. You know, I mean, there were some horns following it too, but like, good job. Good job.
What else do you say to that?
Not a whole lot.
So good. So good. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thank you guys so much. And thank you all for the donations at this point in the stream. We are at $400 in donations. Please, if you're watching this after the fact, make sure we are going to leave those links up below until the final video comes out. So I'm guessing probably about 2 weeks. So if you're watching this right now and the link is still active, please consider a donation to UNICEF. It goes directly to them. That's what we're raising money for. There's a lot of people all around the world right now that are struggling. There's a lot of things going on between war, things happening in Ukraine, COVID relief efforts. I mean, and UNICEF does so much to help people, especially with, and we're having all these weather issues now. I mean, earthquakes, they do it all. They do it all. So,
and with the channel this size, we have a chance to actually make a very big difference in the next 2 weeks. So,
So thank you guys so much. Keep checking them out. Keep leaving your comments down below. We do love reading them. Man, the more SB19 we do,
yeah,
like the better and the better that they get. So I'm super, super excited about that. Thank you guys for being so kind with us, 18. And you guys have been so kind to us. So don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check us out. Check out our live stream Saturdays, noon Central Time. And yeah, go from there. If nobody told you that they love you today, don't forget that we love you. You're appreciated, always welcome here in this channel, and you are enough. And last but certainly not least,
it was a great day to play.
Thanks, guys. See you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.